Hey everyone, welcome to CompetitionX. Today we're going to be checking out a new product from Xpress. This is an exciting new rally car. This is the Arrow AT1SR. Now the SR, or Sport Rally, is based on Xpress's Execute series of touring cars. The Arrow AT1 has some unique features, including a floating gearbox system for more chassis flex, universal drive shafts on all four corners, a front spool rear gear differential setup, and composite front and rear propeller shafts. The main chassis is 2.25 millimeter fiberglass, while the upper deck is 2.0 millimeters. Also included is an upper and lower Lexan dirt shield. Now we've been doing a lot of rally racing lately, and we're kind of excited, and we did hear about this car just at the last rally event. We're pretty excited to see how this thing's going to do. So we're going to get this box over to the workbench, get it unboxed, and show you what comes inside. So, from the box cover here, you can see that it is the new Arrow AT1SR for Sport Rally. They do show a Lancia Delta body on there. Not sure what body I'm going to put on this. I already have one of these on one of my other rally cars. I've got the Yaris on another one, so I may go with something different for this car here so I can kind of keep them separated. The side of the box shows all the Sport Rally car features, as well as a couple pictures. Internal gear ratio 2.353, four-wheel drive floating gearbox system. You get the idea. You can read all this stuff. Full ball bearings, turnbuckle linkages, 2.5 millimeter fiber main chassis, and 2 millimeter fiber top deck. Other side of the box is the same thing, just different view of the car. So this does come with a Lexan bottom piece and then a Lexan cover to kind of help keep all the dirt out. Does run a full-length battery. And this is part number. I don't see a part number. We'll find the part number and then put it on the video right here somewhere. Right here somewhere, wherever it is, up here maybe. Okay, and then the back of the box, just the Xpress logo and their social media stuff. Oh, so it's probably XP90044 90044 Xpress. Okay, now let's get inside this box. Okay, we're going to move the box off and then go bag by bag. First thing we have is the manual. And then for additional manuals and other setups, you can go to xpress.com or rcexpress.com manual setup downloads. And then it has a line drawing of the actual car itself. Maybe we should start from the front. Then it has you building the turnbuckles. I like the turnbuckles up front here with the sizes. Kind of build those first, get them out of the way. It does appear to have a use the multi-tool. Interesting. We'll have to check that out. Building your gear diffs. So they're doing the turnbuckles first, then your gear diffs, probably the shocks next. No? Figured they'd get all the dirty stuff out of the way first. Putting the gearboxes in the, putting the diffs into the gearboxes. I don't know if there's a reflection on the manual or not. Spur gear adapter. It looks like it's a 64 pitch gear. So we're going to have to look into that because we won't be running 64 pitch in rally. Oops. Putting the bulkheads onto the car. Servo. Steering. Motor. Suspension arms. So kind of a standard touring car type build. I like the blades on the pins there, so you're not wearing the pin, you're kind of actually on the plastic blade, like that. Especially when you're out in the dirt. You want the least wear and tear on the parts as possible. Shocks, they are threaded shocks. Again, we'll look at all these parts here in just a second. And then your final electronics install. wheels and tires, battery, body mounts. Looks like the battery hold down. And then your plastic undercover tray, plastic top tray. I don't see any additional foam like around this area here to kind of help keep the dirt out. Doesn't really matter, they all get dirt in them anyway. And this is the setup sheet for the Sport Rally. So maybe start with this. If you're wondering when you're building what to start with, maybe start with this first. And then a blank setup sheet for producing your own setup. Okay, got it there. All right, so the first couple parts, we're gonna pull this out. This sits kind of in the top there. So we got your body mounts, your bumper, top bumper, lower bumper, body mounts. These are thick body mounts. Oh, these are look like they're extenders. These might be body mount extenders. They go over the top of this. There's your body mounts. These extend so you can actually move up and down without having to cut these, move up and down. Or if you do cut these, you can move these up and down to extend it even higher. So kind of like that. It's like the antenna holder as well. Bag P. Oh, look at that. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and just crack these open because I like aluminum bodied shocks and the red. Those are good. All of the shock parts, cap, lower spring retainer, and eyelet. I just want to see the shocks. These look good. They appear to all be the same length too, which for a touring car is okay. For a rally car is okay. Springs seem a bit tight, a bit strong, but we'll just see when we get it on the track. But those look nice. Look at those. It's good looking shock bodies. Shock shafts. And then all of your bunch of pistons, your shock parts, and all of the O-rings, seals, and bladders. I like bladder shocks, it's good. These could be bumper inserts, like underneath, maybe, somewhere. I'm not sure what those are. I'm guessing the bumper inserts. Full set of bearings, steering wheels. Bag H is looks like the battery strap, battery hold down. This looks like the servo mount. And then these are the battery hold downs. Not sure what that is. Maybe center spur gear mount. And bag R appears to be the same bag, or have similar pieces in it at least. Whoa! Piece jumping away. I'll be right back.
One eternity later.
There it is. It went flying way over there into the corner behind that stuff, on top of that stuff. But anyway, plastic piece. And it looks like we got more. Another one of those plastic pieces. Battery hold downs. More battery hold downs. And the springs for probably the battery hold down. Mounting hardware. Oh, is that a plastic? It is a plastic shaft. Plastic drive shaft. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? The bag D. There is, those might be the input pinions for the gearboxes. Like some mounting hardware, some press pins. Oh, these are the input gears. And then the shaft goes in there. Huh. Plastic shaft, interesting. It is pretty straight. It's pretty stiff though. Yeah, it's probably having any problem with that. And then we have replacement. Not quite sure what these are. Well, we can't use the other ones. Let's find out. Now, this may not be in your kit. They may have fixed it and fixed this in future kits. But just to be sure, replace adjustable nut. Doesn't really say why, other than the fact that maybe these don't have. No? I don't know. But if you don't have this extra bag in yours, then they've probably already fixed it. So we're just going to put these over here with this. Doesn't really say why to replace it, just replace it. Servo mount. We'll put it over here with the other servo mount. Another servo mount. And this is replace these as well. Replacement part. We're not going to open this because I kind of want to keep these together, but it's probably some sort of fix for another issue they might have had. We'll just keep those over there. And then this is the top dirt shield. You cut it out on the line there, and then it'll Velcro to the lower one and kind of encapsulate the car and help keep dirt out. I'll put that over here. All right, we're going to go with the lower. This is the lower shield here. Got a bunch of bags and parts in, so we're going to go with those. Front bumper, foam bumper. Bag O is looks like some suspension pieces. Move that though. It's taking up valuable real estate. Packing stuff. Your front CVDs, like that, they're already assembled. Very nice. Your rear hubs, looks like servo arms, and then probably hinge pins with your blades. Nice. Bag N. Oh, interesting. It's got CVDs on all four corners. That's unusual. Usually don't see that in cars. Usually the front and the back will be different. These look like the adjustable, you put them on here. Two-piece steering arm. That's good. So if this breaks, you're not replacing the whole thing, you're just replacing one part. Hinge pins and mounting hardware. And your front CVDs already assembled. I'm not gonna, well, let's open them up. Bag E. We have your gearbox halves. It's a nice mold. Looks good, nice and tight. So you can trim a little bit of the garbage off there. I mean, that's not necessary, but I always do. It's a modeling thing, I suppose. And bag K is your front and rear suspension arms to the exact same trees. Not sure what these other pieces are here. We'll get to it and then we just do the build. Again, the lower Lexan dirt shield actually attaches with the screws. I'll leave this over here though. Bag A, I'm not going to pull these out, but you can see these are the turnbuckles. Well, we'll pull them out. Wasn't going to, but I'm curious about the turnbuckles. They are steel turnbuckles. Nice big heads on them for adjustment. And then your pass-through ball cups. It's nice. These are nice. That way you don't have to pop the ball cup up if you need to remove the screw to adjust it. You just undo the screw, move it, screw it in somewhere else, and then adjust the turnbuckle. You kind of pop it off and continue to wear out the turnbuckles. Bag B is the one of the, oh, this is the center one. That's weird, it doesn't even attach to it. Huh. Oh. Oh, because it does this. And then it does this. Or this. I'll figure it out eventually. Probably like this. Yeah. Like that. So, satellite gear, sun gears, all the diff building materials. Bag C is another. Well, I gotta pull it apart. Same idea. Kind of. Guess we're gonna have to pull it apart. Mounting hardware. Oh, these are the out drives, I think. Yeah. Let's go into here. After, of course, you put the bearings on and build it and put the gear on and all that kind of stuff. This looks like a spool, so this probably goes in the front. Yeah, that's a spool. Which I don't think I've ever driven a rally car with a spool, so this ought to be interesting. All right, bag F appears to be the front and rear actual bulkhead boxes. Trim that off, trim this off. Oh, and then, oh, look at that. So this sits in there. Oh, this looks like the, I don't know what these are. They fit in there though, like that. Huh. Oh, this is the multi-tool. Bag L has your hinge pin holders, front and rear hinge pin holders. This looks like it might be the turnbuckle tool there. Hexes, wheel hexes. A lot of bags in this kit, let me tell you. J. Mounting hardware, and it looks like the top of the bulkheads. And then your shock tower is attached there. And we're not going to pull these. Well, we're not going to pull these out. These are just your caster blocks. Kind of basic. Bag I has your steering arms, your steering rack, steering hardware. Don't need to pull that out. Bag G is your spur gear. So this, okay, so here's your center. Okay, so this was your rear diff, front spool. Here's your center drive. 64 pitch gear, that one was going away. That almost looks like a, I don't know, some kind of mount maybe for a, I don't know what that is. Input gears on each side of the spur gear. Your spur gear mount. These mount onto that. And this is probably the mount for, center mount for the holder. Maybe these, I don't know. Without actually having the manual out and looking at this, these all go together, so I'm guessing it's mounting the spur gear together. Mounting the spur gear to the chassis, and then your bearings. The Velcro for the two-piece dust shield. It's a lot of Velcro. Oils and thread lock. 5,000 Centistoke and 450 Centistoke. So 450 is probably for the shocks, 5,000 for the diff, and then your thread lock for locking all the screws that go into aluminum or metal pieces. Make sure you use that. Then we have the hardware bag. I'm going to pull this out because I already kind of know how they do this, but it's interesting to show. So all these bags have 3x10mm flathead. So the best thing to do is get some kind of little buckets and pour all these out, so that all you have to do is go, oh, I need a 2.5x7, I need 2 of those. You reach in there and you grab them. And they're all labeled, which is really kind of cool. Makes it easy to, as long as the manual's correct, it makes it easy to put all this stuff together. So it's a nice job. I love that. Good job there, Xpress. And then the final bag is the chassis slash whatever else is in here. We're not going to worry about keeping that bag. Got your antenna, your fiberglass chassis. This says fiber, but that doesn't look necessary. It is fiberglass, yeah, so not too flexible, it's all right. And then the fiberglass shock tower, rear tower, front tower, center braces, down low center braces, and then your top deck. Lots of adjustment. It's good for rally cars, that's for sure. And then finally, we have your 2 sticker sheets and a variety of build tools. 4-way wrench, and then some ball and probably 1.5, 2.0, and maybe 3.0. Don't know. I'll be using our set of MIP tools, but this is a nice touch anyway to add these, especially the ball end tools. Those are easy, make it easy to get the parts kind of a little more difficult to get to. So anyway, there you have it. Get that back out there. Everything that comes in the Xpress Arrow AT1SR Sport Rally RC kit.